Oh, hey! Father Stackadollar here. Now, whenever I'm not swindling old folks out of their Social Security or seducing saucy little altar boys, I like to hustle up money for hookers the old-fashioned way by playing blackjack at my local casino. So come along with Father Stackadollar as I show you how to stack some dollars. Alright, the whole objective of blackjack is the person that gets closest to 21 without going over wins. Simple. You only have to beat the dealer, and the dealer only has to beat you because that's your fucking money and they're going to take it. That's their job. It's a casino. Alright? 10, jack, queen, king, 10s. Aces are either 1s or 11s. They can be either one. They're bisexual. They go two different ways. It's automatic and you don't have to pick and be like, I want that to be an 11, and then you get something wrong and you fucking go over. No. It automatically switches to the best fucking hand possible. Wait for a drought and then make it flood. Alright. Now before you sit down at a table, there's a few things you need to figure out. One, you have to wait for a new shoe. Like a brand new shuffle. Some casinos you have to wait until there's a brand new shoe before you can start. Two, it's also rude to just jump in the middle of someone's shit. So you just sit down and you say, hey, can I fucking get in or what? You know, be polite, but, you know, fucking get in that motherfucker. Also, is it a hand shuffler? Is it an automatic shuffler? Is it 2-deck, 4-deck, or 6-deck, or 8-deck? That stuff is going to matter on your strategy. I promise. Don't use an automatic shuffler. It looks like a plastic snail that just shits cards out. It's all going to be weird and it's not going to fucking make sense. Don't use one of those. Look for something that has a shoe where fucking actual cards come out and they fucking have to at least hand shuffle it or stick it in another shuffler and bring it back out. You got way better odds on that motherfucker. Alright, also, minimum bet. Do you have $100 to spend? Don't sit down at a $25 table if you have $100 to spend. That's 4 fucking bets. You can lose 4 in a row, your whole fucking 100's gone, and you look like a dipshit and then pissed off everybody because you done jumped in the middle of their fucking shoe and can't stay. I recommend taking 10 to 20 times the minimum bet. Because I would think that you're going to play at least 10 fucking bets. If you lose fucking 10 bets in a row, lose all that money, get up and walk the fuck away. Walk away. There's another table. Don't keep pumping fucking money into it. It's not a slot machine. Cards don't work like that. Another deal you're going to need to know before the strategy is, does the house stand on a soft 17 or do they hit? We'll talk about soft 17s here in a minute, but these are stuff you need to ask yourself before you get to the table. What you need to ask the dealer, what you blah blah blah. Is there some sort of like special fucking variation? Is it fucking Caribbean? Is it Spanish 21? Because that shit's weird, you know? But I mean, you get paid a lot more on Spanish 21. Is there some sort of bonus? You get a suited blackjack, do they fucking give you an extra $25? You need to fucking know this shit. Ask these motherfuckers. It's their job, and you're gonna tip them because you're fucking a friendly fuck. And you want motherfuckers that take care of you to be taken care of. It's just fair. Now let's get to some gameplay. So the rule of thumb is, the house stays on 17, so do you. There's a reason. The odds are really bad in this. You can hit it, but it's a terrible idea. You have pretty much 1 through 13, you have a 7.69% chance for every card you need. For a 10 though, there's 30.769% chance because there's 4 10s. So keep that in mind. Whenever you get a 17, king and a 7, for example, hard 17. Ain't much you can fucking do with it. You'd have to get a 4 or less. 4 times 7, 28% chance of getting a card you can use. Bullshit. Just take your fucking odds. 16, it's the iffy one. That's the one where your vagina shows. You know? A lot of people don't hit 16s. But when you're facing a 10, remember, there are 4 times as many 10s as everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them up, motherfucker. 10, jack, queen, king. So assume that the motherfucker has a 10 under there. Why? Because you got a better chance. you're prepared for the worst. So this 17's probably fucked. 16 has to fucking do something. Alright, you got your bets out here. So this 17, even though almost nobody hits on 17s, you gotta tell the motherfuckers. Hit or stay, hit or stay. Hand signs. It's all about body language like me and your mother. You know, do you want to stay? Or do you want me to hit it, baby? Oh, 17? Okay, yeah, you want to stay, sweetness. Oh, 16? You want to do something with that. So whenever you're doing a 16, hit that motherfucker. Hit it like you fucking mean it. S&M. Not like that fucking 50 Shades of Grey movie where it's pussy fucking S&M. Give me something! Oh, you got a 10, sorry. You're fucked. Give me that fucking money. But guess what? There's a 20 here anyways. That 16 tried. It could have went a different way. It could have went like this. Motherfucker hits that 16. Boom. Now they got a 20. Flipped it. Dealer has 20. Now this is what you call a push, a tie. Nobody loses anything. At all. 17. You're fucked from the beginning. So that's pretty much the hand signs. Hit. Stay. There's a couple other hand signs we're going to fucking go over. But remember, 17 and up, sit on your fucking ass. There's special fucking times to not do that. But for the most part, leave it the fuck alone. It's your best fucking odds. Listen, I only wanted the 48-hour free membership. It said 17, and those girls are clearly 18. Everyone knows in Blackjack that you make your money from your splits and your double downs. There's a time to do it, time not to. First, let's just talk about what it is. Double down. You got an 11. You can add up to how much you got right there, hoping that you get that 10. You can double down on any hand. You can double down on a hard 12, which means you might bust and lose twice as much money. You can double down on an 8. You can double down on anything. Just remember that whenever you double down, you only get one card. You're done. So that's why you want to make sure it's a good one. 9, 10, 11. Some casinos you can only double down on at 10 or 11. So ask this person right here. They got 2 8s. You can split anything of 2 of the same fucking value. This 8 and this 8 is a 16. That's a terrible fucking hand. But we want 2 18s. So do the sign for 2 fucking hands. 1, 2 fucking hands. 1 fucking hand, 2 fucking hands. Spread them like a nun. Spread them like a nun. So you can dive in and fucking get that money shot. Alright? So now they're completely separate hands. You got an 18 against a 16. That's fucking great. You're going to want to stay on that shit. If you fucking hit that, you're a fucking retard. Alright, right over here. You got a fucking 10. Oh, against the 6? Now some casinos won't allow you to double down after a split, but a lot of them you can. And this is an instance where you'd want to, especially if the 8-2, 8-3, anything that equals 10 or 11 against the 6, oh, you're in a great opportunity. Look at that, you got a fucking 20. We're not going to stay on a fucking 16. Nobody stays on a fucking 16. Casinos aren't allowed to. Oh, look at that, 26. Now everybody fucking gets paid. This one gets paid twice because it's a double. That one fucking gets paid. And so on and so forth. I'm out of fucking chips. Alright. That's the basic deal about double downs and splits. Now let's talk about some strategy. Alright. Strategy. You can find this shit online. Just Google image. Blackjack strategy. Blackjack book. People call it the book. But there's hundreds and hundreds of books and strategies. But for the most part, the percentages stay the same. Except for little variations. Remember, 7.69% for one card. 30.769. I don't know how I'm forgetting 69 because that's like my favorite with your mom. Like, Like, I don't know. That should be the first thing on my fucking mind. But I'm trying to help you fucking make some money. Because I'm Father fucking Stackadollar. That's what I do. So find this shit. If you can print it out, great. If not, just fucking watch this video in the goddamn hotel room or fucking away from it whenever they're giving you free Wi-Fi or fucking free drinks and shit like that. And come fucking take advantage of it. I'm going to go through most of this anyways. And I promise you, 17 and up, stay. Unless there's a fucking ace, hard 17 and up, you fucking stay. Soft 17, soft 18, soft 19. A little different. We'll get into that more into the strategy. But 17 and up, stay. You got a 5, you got a 6, you don't fucking double down that shit. You might split it, but we'll talk about that in the motherfucking strategy. Find this fucking shit. You can fucking find it and fucking print it. Or you can just fucking watch me act like an ass with a fucking boner and some money. Yeah, I need to make an appointment. Yeah, name's Father Stackadollar. Yeah, I got like this weird green discharge. Strategy now. There's 2 different strategies. There's the one that you know of. Dealer's going to have an up card, 7, 8, 9, 10, or an ace. You pretty much hit that shit and try to get the highest fucking hand possible without busting. Because these are the you're fucked cards. They're going to stop at 17. So if they have anything above 17, you're fucked unless you have that same or better. Period. That's strategy 1. Try to get the highest hand possible. Simple. Here's strategy 2. Instead of busting, let the dealer bust. That's how the casino gets the edge. Players go first and weed themselves out, and then the casino only has to beat a percentage of the players. That's one of their secrets. Alright, so check it out. We got all the bust cards here. These are weak bust cards. These are strong bust cards. Alright, so if the dealer is showing this, if you have a 13, 15, 16, any hard number where if you take a card until you want to keep going, you're risking busting. So instead of doing that yourself, let the dealer take that 10. Let the dealer take that 9 because 15 plus 9 is too fucking many. Everybody fucking wins. Now, dealer's still showing this shit. Now the person has an 11. Instead of staying, you're expecting a 10 to come. So that's an 11, and you're expecting them to bust. That's whenever you double down. Here's another double. Why? Because that's called a soft 14. It has an ace. You cannot bust. It doesn't matter what card you get. It's not going to make you go over. And that's another way to take advantage of these bust cards, especially against a 5 or a 6. It doesn't matter what fucking... If you get a 10, you still have a fucking 14. It doesn't matter because you're expecting them to fucking go over. Period. 16, you still shit your fucking ass right there. Don't fucking do a goddamn thing. That's bullshit that you're even fucking thinking about it. Shut up and wave it off. Guy's an asshole. Now here's an example of splits against a bust card. Alright, got 2 9s right here. You can fucking split that shit. Put out the same fucking money. Split that shit. Now you got 2 hands. Why? 19 stay. 19 stay. You're expecting them to fucking go over. This ace. They say always split aces, but don't do it against a 10. I don't care what they say. Because it's a trick. Oh, look at that. Alright, this one's got 21. It's not a blackjack, but it's fine. They're going to fucking stay because 21's great. Over here, another 21. Great. You're going against a 5, a 6, a 4. You're in a great position right now to win a lot of fucking money. Now, the thing is, these aces, if I was showing a 10, and you split them and you get a fucking 4, you can't hit that shit no more. Whenever you split aces, you only get 1 fucking card. So here's the problem. If the dealer doesn't bust, you're in a shitty fucking position. So don't do it against a 10, just to be safe. But other than that, it's a pretty safe bet to always split aces. First, we're going to deal with tens because that's going to be the most common thing you're going to deal with. Remember that this is if the dealer stands on a soft 17. There's a fucking difference. Pay attention later and you'll see it. All right, against a 10, you're assuming that they have a 20. Assume that they have a 20. You're going to hit all the way up to 14. On 15 and 16, you're going to want to surrender or hit. 17 and up, you're going to want to stay. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s. All that you're going to fucking want to hit. You're going to want to stay on a 20, of course. 9s and a soft 19. You got a soft 18? Fucking hit that shit because you're assuming that they have a 20. They say to split 8s and aces always. But here's why this shit's fucking bullshit. You split that shit, you put your fucking money out there. Oh, you got an 18, you're going to fucking stay. Oh, you got an 18, you're going to fucking stay. Alright, let's do these right here. You split aces, you only get one fucking card. You don't get to fucking hit that shit. Now, are either one of these motherfuckers gonna beat 20? None of these motherfuckers are gonna fucking beat 20. 20 will beat that fucking ass every day of the fucking week and twice on Tuesday. Like, fucking get it, 18. Get it, 18. Fucking, I don't care if you got a fucking homie. Oh, look at you with your fucking soft 19. That's what you get for splitting aces against a 10. Man, 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 man. Alright? It's a bad fucking bet. If I were you, I'd just hit that shit. Alright? You're not gonna fucking double down on anything against a fucking 10. That's just not a wise move. Aggressive players are going to double down on an 11 against a 10, but that motherfucking shit is risky as fuck. You're going to have a 9 or a 10 if they got a fucking 20. So, smart guy would just fucking hit that shit against a 10, but aggressive players are going to fucking double down on every fucking 11 they get. And sometimes it works out, but a lot of times it fucking doesn't. They lose all their money, and then they go home crying to their wife, and they hate the fucking casino. Alright, these are 10s. Fucking shit's important. Against 9s, you're going to want to hit up to 9, 12 through 15, 16, you're going to want to hit or surrender, stay on 17 up. That's the fucking basic shit. Some motherfuckers will double down on every 10 or 11. Again, that shit is fucking risky against a 9. Personally, I don't double down against an 8, 9, 10, or an ace. It just doesn't seem right. You're going to want to hit your 2s, 3s, 4s, 6s and 7s. Again, here's the 5s. It's a 10. You might want to fucking double on that shit. Stay on a 20. Stay on a soft 19 because 19 does fucking tie 19. You're going to want to fucking split 9s. This is the split that shit. Alright? Because 18 doesn't beat 19. But 2 19s will fucking tie that shit. They say, again, always split aces and 8s. Again, I think this is fucking bullshit against a fucking 9. Especially 8s. Because again, you know, you go to fucking hit that shit, and look, you're stuck with 18, and 18, even if there's 2 of them, doesn't fucking beat 19. It's fucking bullshit. It's a trick. Don't do it. Just hit that shit or fucking surrender that hand. Your soft hands, you're going to want to hit 13 through 18. Alright, soft 19, you're going to want to fucking stay. Because again, 19 ties 19. When the dealer flips an 8, alright, you're going to hit up to 9, also hit 12 through 16, 17 and up, stay. This is where it kind of gets in your favor to double down on 10s or 11s, but still, I don't do it against an 8. You're also going to want to hit your 2s, your 3s, your 4s, your 6s, your 7s. Again, double down on 5s, because that's 10. You're going to want to stay on 20. Stay on a soft 18 because soft 18 ties 18. Other soft hands you're going to want to hit 13 through 17. You know, because 17 doesn't fucking beat 18. Neither does 13. You're going to want to split your 8s, 9s, and aces. 2 18s ties an 18. 2 19s beat the shit out of a fucking 18 twice. And you just hope to get lucky with these motherfuckers. Okay, against the 7. Dealer flips a 7. Alright, just assume that the motherfucker has a 17. You're going to hit up to 9. Also hit 12 through 16, because 12 through 16 does not beat fucking 17. Starting to make sense? Alright, double down on your 10s or 11s. This is where it's going to start being fun. 4s you're going to hit. 6s you're going to hit. 10s you can either hit or fucking double down. Stay on a soft 18. You can double down on it. Stay on 20 for fucking sure. We got a bunch of split that shit over here. Alright, we got aces, 2s, 3s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. If you do the fucking math that I've been fucking telling you, it's gonna fucking help you out just to fucking understand. 2 fucking 17s will tie a 17. 2 18s will beat a fucking 17 twice. 2 19s will fucking beat that ass even fucking more. I say split 9s against a 7 just because I'm greedy on this one. But you can stay. They say don't mess up a good hand. That's a winning hand. Fucking leave it the fuck alone. That's fine. Me, I'm greedy whenever it comes to 9s versus a 7. Like, fuck you. Give me that motherfucking money shot all over my face. Bukkake, bukkake, bukkake. Chill! And on your soft hands versus a 7, you want to hit 13 through 17. Hit a soft 13 through a soft 17. And again, stay on a soft 18 because 18 fucking whips that fucking 7's ass. Alright, the dealer flips a 5 or a 6. This is going to be your fucking favorite time. This is going to be your fucking time to attack like a fucking cougar on the prowl after she just got divorced. It's fucking time to get it. The best 2 fucking bust cards you can have. If you got an 8 or below, unless it's one of these fucking hands, just hit that shit. Keep taking hits till you have more than 11. Does that make sense? Stop at 12. Stop at 14. Stop at 17. Leave that shit alone. And I know it's going to go against your basic instinct, but if you do not have one of these fucking hands, do not hit on a 12 through 16. You're trying to get the fucking dealer to bust. That's the other strategy. There's the strategy where you try to get to the highest number, and then there's the strategy where you try to get the dealer to bust instead of you busting and risking it. This is a time not to risk it. Let that dealer take that risk. Let that dealer take that fucking bust card. Versus your 5 and 6, there's a lot of split that shit. You got your ace, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4s you want to split if you can fucking double down after a split. Otherwise, just either hit that shit or double down on that shit. Your 5s, of course, you're going to double down. You're going to double down on your, 9s, 10s, 11s, that for sure. Your soft hands, 13 through 17, you're going to want to double down. Maybe double down on a soft 18 if you're greedy. Stay on 20, stay on a soft 19. Alright, dealer flips a 4. It's still kind of a bust card. There's only like a 50% chance of this motherfucker busting, but hey. Take it where you can get it, motherfucker. You're going to hit up to 8 and hit your 4s. Don't fucking double down because there's still only a 50% odd. You're going to double down on your 5s. Don't take that bust card. You're going to be standing on a 12 up. Alright? Anything more than 11, and it's not one of these, leave it the fuck alone. Let other people work their fucking magic, or let the fucking dealer take that 10. It's in your favor. You're going to hit your soft 13, your soft 14. Double down on your soft 15, soft 16, 17, 18. Fucking get that money. You got good odds. Come over here and get some splits. You got aces, 2s, 3s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. That's a lot of fucking splits because you got really good odds of bringing out better fucking hands. Spread them like a nun. Spread them like a nun. Dealer flips a 3. It's still considered a bust card? Kinda. It's just really weak. Versus a 3, you're going to hit up to 8. You do hit 12s against 13s. You don't hit 13s against 13s. You stay on that shit. 12 on 13, hit that shit. 13 on 13, right there. 13 on 13, you fucking stay. Soft 13 through 16, you're going to hit. You're going to double down on a soft 18, soft 17. Stay on a soft 19 and up. We still got a bunch of splits. We got for sure splits. Aces, 6, 7s, 8s, and 9s. You're going to split all that fucking shit. You only split 2s and 3s if you're allowed to double. If you're not allowed to double, just fucking hit that shit. Dealer flips a 2. That is what's called a dealer's ace. So this one you're going to be very fucking careful on, but it's still a bust card. It's just the fucking weakest one there is. You're going to hit up to 9. You're going to hit 12s on 12s. Hit 12s on 12s, but do not hit 13s on 12s. Stay on your 20s and hit your 4s. You're still going to double down on your 5s, your 10s, your 11s. Split your aces, your 7s, your 8s, your 9s. Only split your 2s, your 3s, your 6s if you're allowed to double down after a split. Otherwise, just hit that shit. 6 plus 6 is 12. So you do hit 12 on 12. But remember, no 13 on 12. Soft 13 through 17, you're going to fucking just hit. Don't double down. Remember, 2s are very fucking dangerous, so take this easy. Aces are assholes. Dealer flips an ace, they're going to offer insurance. We'll talk about insurance in a minute, but it's basically a bet in case they have blackjack. For the moment, always take even money and never take insurance. That's the 2 general rules with it. So the dealer checks it. He doesn't have blackjack. He's going to turn it back. This shit's scary. We got a lot of hit that shits over here. Your 2s, your 3s, your 4s, your 5s, your 6s, your 7s. You're just going to hit all that fucking shit until you try to get 17 or better. Stay on your 9s. Stay on a 20. They say you should always split this shit. It's risky. Personally, I would just hit aces and 8s against an ace, or surrender the 8s and split the aces. That's just my personal preference. And just like the 8s right here, you get a 16, 10 and a 6, a hard fucking 16. Try to surrender that shit. Either surrender or hit. Don't stay. You probably shouldn't double down on anything against an ace, ever. Just hit that shit. But if you're an aggressive player, you might want to double down on that 11. Personally, I'm a safe player. It's an ace. Aces are assholes. Don't trust these motherfuckers. Yeah, like, what are you talking about? I never wear anything under my robe. Now let's talk about insurance. Now, the casino wouldn't let you do anything if it wasn't already in their favor. So for the most part, insurance is bullshit. Don't ever take it. Except a few exceptions. Dealer flips an ace. They're going to turn that shit sideways. Open up the insurance. There's a line that says insurance right here. Insurance pays 2 to 1. But you can only insure up to half your bet. If the dealer has blackjack, you get paid 2 to 1 whatever you put on the insurance line. If it's half your bet, you get your whole bet back. Alright? But there are times to do it and times not to. 7. Never. Blackjack. That's a special deal. 20. Maybe. Alright, the reason is, after insurance closes, if I peak, there's no blackjack there, you still have to win. So that is why the 20 might want to put that out there. Because that is the second best damn hand you can have is a 20. Besides 21, of course. But there's a special case. Blackjack on blackjack. If the dealer has blackjack, that's a push, that's a tie. Nobody wins. You just got screwed out of money. This is one of those times where it's acceptable to accept the insurance. But it's not called insurance, it's called even money. Say, give me my motherfucking even money. I want that shit. There's no hand sign. It's just give it to me. They'll fucking pay you the even amount instead of the blackjack amount. Your hand is over. Doesn't matter. That's yours to keep. Alright? Or, we'll say that they don't take it. They say, no, I want that extra. If it's 3 to 2, $10 right there. 7, don't take it, because you still gotta turn that shit into a winning hand. Dealer has it or doesn't have it. If the dealer has it, guess what? You lost, Mr. 7. Blackjack pushes. And this, the 20, because they actually bought the insurance, gets paid. And they only lost $5 of their bet this time. There's times to take it and times not to. Always take even money. And if the dealer's been shitting on you all fucking night, you might want to put a little bit out here with like a 20 or an 11 that you plan on fucking doubling down so you can make even more fucking money. Something like that, acceptable. If you got a 7, if you got a 13, you got a 16, don't fucking insure that shit. That's fucking bull. That's insuring a fucking Pinto. Are you really gonna fucking miss it? Are you really? Because you got to do something with it afterwards. No, you're not gonna fucking miss it. Get it the fuck out of here. All right. Quick little sidebar. The strategy for against those aces is pretty much if the dealer stays on a soft 17. Soft 17, ace and a 6. If they stay on a soft 17, you always split 8s to try to get 18. Alright? Now, if they fucking hit a soft 17, you need to fucking either surrender or split. Alright, you can surrender that shit. There's no fucking shame in it. Surrender is pretty much just like a fucking half circle around your fucking bet. You just go boom, and they take away half your fucking money. Normally, there's a lot of places that don't fucking let you surrender, which is fine. But just know that's the fucking sign, and they're taking away half your fucking money. Alright? Which could be in your favor. Alright, so if they stay on a soft 17, you hit a 15, you hit or surrender a 16, and you stay on 17. If they hit a soft 17, on a 15 or 16, you surrender or hit. And on a 17, you surrender or stay. Stays on a soft 17. If you got a soft 18 and A7, stay against a 2. If they hit a soft 17, double or stay against a 2. If they stay on a soft 17 and you have a soft 19, stay against a 6. Alright, so if you have a soft fucking 19, ace 8, stay against a 6. Don't be greedy, asshole. But if they hit a soft 17 and you have a soft 19, an ace and an 8, double or stay. Small differences. Alright, fucking remember. That'll fucking help you out. So let me holler at you for a minute. We're going to talk some basic risk assessment. If I can find my paper. Don't go to gamble more than you can afford to lose. 2, don't go chasing money. You lost a shitload of money. Don't go after it. It's gone. I promise you that $200 debt will turn into $800 real fucking fast. Don't split more than twice. Alright, think about this. If you have 50% chance of winning, which it's different with blackjack, but we'll just, to make it easy, you split that shit. Alright? Your chances of breaking even have just became 50%. Your chances of losing both hands are 25%. Your chances of winning both hands are 25%. Why? Because you multiplied the odds times the odds. You're multiplying your risk. So if you have a 50% chance, you multiply that by 50%, and guess what? You get 25 fucking percent. Simple. You have a 25 fucking percent chance of getting good. Now what is 50% of 50% of 25%? I can do the math, but no. Father Stackadollar's done enough fucking math for you, I promise. Alright. You're just multiplying your fucking odds. Don't do that shit. Next. Remember. Surrender on a hard 16 versus a 9, 10, or ace. Personally, I'm like Bone Thugs and Harmony. No fucking surrender. I'm coming to fucking after it. But if you're gonna be a vagina and stay on all these 16s because you're scared, because your pussy's exposed, and guess what? It's bleeding and it smells like rancid tacos. This is the time to fucking stay. A hard 16. Remember that shit. Now, a hard 15, only surrender against a 20. Well, against a 10. But that's the only time you fucking surrender. 16s against a 9, 10, or ace. 15s against a 10. That's all you need to know about surrendering. Ever. 2 hands is bad. For the same reason that split more than once is bad. You can split up to 4 fucking times. But again, you're multiplying your fucking odds of breaking even. You're doubling that. Alright? Nobody goes to break even at the casino. Sorry. Just not the way it fucking happens. And since you're multiplying your odds of fucking breaking even, then you're practically not multiplying your odds of breaking even, because that's not your fucking goal. Your goal is to fucking win or go broke. Well, it's not going to be 50%. It's going to be 60%. It's going to be something off. And it's going to dwindle away. It's just compound interest. You look up, if you can understand how compound interest fucking works, then you can understand how this fucking works. Easy. Beware of hitting more than 3 times. For every 13 cards, there's 4 10s. For every 13 fucking cards. So if you hit 3 times, it's 4 out of 13. What's the chances that your fucking card is going to be less than a fucking 10? Minuscule. Just for the simple fact that you've had too many in a row. It happens, but you've had too many in a row. That's too small. Sorry to get stuck with that shitty fucking 15 that you worked hard for. Happens to the best of us. Now, I hope after all this, you've learned how not to get bent over and rammed up the anal at the casino. Maybe your bitch ass might stand a little bit to make some money. Father Stackadollar knows how to win. And I hope that you too know how to win. Nigga, action, nigga, action. Help me, I'm a hustler.